It was late evening in New York City. The streets glowed with neon lights, horns blaring, crowds rushing, everyone chasing something. But Daniel Reed sat alone on a park bench, clutching a letter in his trembling hands. It was his termination letter. 10 years of loyal work, gone in one meeting. The company he had given everything to decided he was no longer essential. Just like that, his world fell apart. The fall Daniel wasn't just losing a job, he was losing his identity. He had worked every day since he was 17, building his way up from a delivery boy to a senior manager. But after one corporate restructuring, his name disappeared from the system. He stared at the skyline that night, the city lights flickering like broken promises. "How did I get here?" he whispered. Rent was due, savings were low, and opportunities seemed out of reach. His friends were busy, his phone stopped ringing, and his confidence vanished with every rejection email. The struggle weeks turned into months. He applied over 200 jobs, but the answer was always the same: "We've decided to move forward with another candidate." He took odd jobs, delivering food, cleaning offices, doing whatever he could to survive. At night, he'd return to his small apartment, exhausted but unable to sleep. He stared at himself in the mirror one night and said, "If no one wants to hire me, maybe it's time I hire myself." That single line changed everything. The rebuild Daniel had always loved woodworking. As a child, he'd spend hours in his grandfather's garage carving little toy boats. He decided to take that passion and turn it into something real. He cleared out his living room, set up a small workbench, and started crafting handmade furniture. At first, they were rough, uneven edges, splintered corners, but full of heart. He started an online page called Redesigns, posting photos of his work. No one noticed for weeks, but Daniel didn't care. He kept going. He worked 12-hour days, taking custom orders from neighbors, improving his skills with every piece. The spark one morning, a local cafe owner reached out after seeing his post online. She wanted tables for her new coffee shop. Daniel poured his soul into that project, sanding, polishing, perfecting every detail. When she saw the final result, she was speechless. A week later, she posted photos on social media, tagging him. Within days, Daniel had 50 new orders. People loved his story, a man who lost everything but built himself again, one piece of wood at a time. The rise. Months passed, and Redesigns grew beyond his apartment. Daniel rented a small workshop, hired two assistants, and expanded his business to online platforms. His furniture wasn't just beautiful, it told a story. Each product came with a small tag that read, "Handmade with patience, built with purpose." Customers began sharing his pieces online, calling him the man who crafts hope. Within 2 years, his business became one of the most popular handcrafted furniture brands in New York. The legacy Daniel started hosting free workshops for young people struggling to find work. He taught them how to use their hands, build something real, and believe again. Reporters interviewed him, asking, "What made you start over when most people would have quit?" Daniel smiled and said, "Because failure doesn't end your story. It starts a new chapter." He donated part of his profits to shelters, providing furniture for families who had lost everything. Every nail he hammered, every table he built, reminded him that no one is truly broken, just waiting to be reshaped.